week, I will be exploring UCLA and trying to find the best study spot here. We're talking about places with the nicest ambiance, environment, maybe some food or coffee, just cool places where you could be alone and productive. So I'm gonna spend 1 hour at each study spot, then I'm gonna give each spot a rating based on a bunch of things. You'll see what they are later in this video, but for now, let's just go explore. Underneath the arches at the beautiful Royce Hall. Perfect if you need some fresh air but kind of want to be kept to yourself and unapproached, which is honestly perfect for me. It's incredibly scenic, it's very quiet, probably because I came at the perfect hour where this isn't happening. That would be gross. Only problem is you have to sit on concrete here, but it's kind of a vibe. Lay down if you want, no one's gonna bother you or anything, so not that bad at all. Okay, it's rating time. For comfort, I know it's concrete and hard, not very ideal to stay there for long periods of time or people like me who have back pain, but hey, you could literally sit down, lay down, do whatever you want. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10 at least. Wi-Fi connection, yup, UCLA's network extends out here, so check. Aesthetics, obviously when I look to my right, I have this absolutely gorgeous view of Powell Library, and it gives me a newsflash like, wow, I really go to UCLA, so I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Overall environment gets an 8.7 out of 10. What more can you want, honestly? And averaging all these scores together gives us a total rating of 7.9 out of 10 for Royce Hall, and that's pretty good, so. All right, moving indoors for just a sec, I went to study at our famous library, Powell Library. Now, this library is beautiful, insanely beautiful, but just like a lot of university libraries, this one is dead fucking silent. Like, if your stomach's growling, forget it, everyone knows now, or if you fart or something, just don't go if you have stomach problems at all. I love silence, don't get me wrong, but I don't like complete silence. However, if you need to be dead focused on an essay or something, this is the place to be. They also have that YouTube lighting. I know it's for reading, but it is really, really pretty. This spot basically checks all the boxes. Comfort wise, they have wooden chairs, which aren't that bad, but they also have couches and a whole room full of couches, so 8.7 out of 10 for comfort. Wi-Fi connection, of course, it's a library. Aesthetics, very pretty. I'll give it a 9.0 out of 10. And as for the overall environment, 8.5. I think this one kind of varies person to person based on preference. Libraries are meant to be super quiet, but I don't think everyone likes dead silence when they're working. Maybe they do and I'm just the outcast. Regardless, this is a great study spot to be in complete focus mode, whether you're reading or midterm studying. So finally, this gives us a total rating of 8.7 out of 10 for Powell Library. Okay, Kirchhoff Hall. The most appealing thing about working here is obviously the architecture. Like, I just look up and there's a building that looks like it's straight out of Harry Potter. And last month I was walking to class and I saw them filming a Christopher Nolan movie here. But yeah, it's usually pretty packed because it's a really popular choice for studying. They also have a great coffee shop inside, but the line was really long today. Comfort, it's pretty decent. Not the most comfortable, but it's not that bad. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Wi-Fi connection, yes there is. Aesthetics, very, very architecturally elegant area, like I said, so have to give it a 9.0 out of 10. Overall environment, I'll give an 8.0 out of 10. I honestly don't usually like to be surrounded by that many people, especially outside, but I see why it's a fun place to hang out. The atmosphere is also great. Averaging everything together, Kirchhoff Hall gets an overall rating of 8.2 out of 10. Slightly off campus, we have Starbucks. I know this is not a hidden spot, obviously, but it's definitely a very convenient one because there is just a lot of space and a lot of different seating options. You could really never go wrong working here. I just get my coffee and keep to myself. Sometimes I'll be here for like 6 hours working on an essay or something and won't even feel it. Comfort-wise, you can make yourself quite comfortable with their different seating areas, like I mentioned, so 8.5 out of 10 for that. Wi-Fi connection, absolutely, it's Starbucks. Aesthetics, it's a cute, cozy coffee shop, so I'd give it also an 8.5 out of 10. Overall environment, there's a lot of space. It feels very fresh. There's coffee brewing in the back. Gotta give it an 8.7 out of 10. That's a pretty solid environment. So Starbucks gets a total rating of 8.6 out of 10. I then went to another coffee shop off campus called Alfred's Coffee, and I have to say Alfred's never fails when it comes to aesthetics in their shops. I love the wallpaper and the plants and the signs, very vibey cafe energy in here. They have both outdoor and indoor options. I just got my iced vanilla latte, which I rated in my last video if you check that out. I sat down in the tall booth next to the window. Also, Addison Rae's boyfriend Omar kind of video bombed me while I was filming myself studying, which I found quite random and interesting. For comfort, it is very comfortable. I could sit here for all day, it feels like. Going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Wi-Fi connection, yes there is. Aesthetics, the entire inside, like I said, is very pretty and aesthetically pleasing. You can tell they really try with their decor. 9.3 out of 10, that is the highest so far. Overall environment, 9.2 out of 10. That is also the highest so far. Like I said, the energy, the friendliness, the decor, the space, the coffee, I don't see how it could get any better than this. Alfred's coffee in total gets a whopping 9.0 out of 10, making it our highest rated study spot so far. So I think this is a great stopping point. So for now, that is all I have for study spots here at UCLA. Yes, I was kind of being a little bit selfish in using this video idea as an excuse to explore new places, but in documenting that process, I hope I entertained you guys at least a little bit. Let me know if you guys want me to continue my exploration of study spots here at UCLA, or if you have another video idea, make sure you comment it down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later next week. Bye.